Welcome back to Today we will learn about the revolutionary changes coming to Salem as co-executive producer Noel Maxim unveils his ambitious vision for the beloved soap opera's future. The landscape of Salem is undergoing seismic shifts that will fundamentally alter the fabric of this iconic town forever. With Noel Maxim now firmly established in his role as co-executive producer following Janet Drucker's departure in March, the creative mastermind has pulled back the curtain on explosive developments that promise to redefine everything viewers thought they knew about their favorite characters. Transformative leadership behind the scenes. Maxim's ascension to the executive producer position represents more than just a personnel change. It signals a complete creative renaissance for the long-running series. Having previously served as co-executive producer from 2008 to 2011 before returning as a freelance director, Maxim brings a unique perspective that combines institutional knowledge with fresh innovative approaches. His extensive background spans multiple soap operas, including stints on The Young and the Restless and As the World Turns, providing him with an unparalleled understanding of daytime drama's intricate storytelling demands. The transition wasn't merely administrative. It represented a strategic pivot toward elevated storytelling that would challenge both characters and audiences alike. Maxim's philosophy centers on pushing creative boundaries through emotional depth rather than controversial subject matter, explaining that the team focuses on, thematically and through emotions, and what each character is going through more than subject matter or experiential through the human condition. Amplifying Salem's emotional intensity. The drama quotient in Salem has reached unprecedented levels, with multiple storylines converging in ways that will leave longtime fans breathless. John Black's tragic demise sent shockwaves throughout the community, creating ripple effects that continue to influence every character's journey. This monumental loss, filmed while actor Drake Hodgson was battling his own real-life illness, adds layers of authentic emotion that permeate every scene. Meanwhile, Johnny's trial has evolved into a legal battleground where justice hangs in the balance, with unexpected revelations threatening to expose long-buried secrets that could destroy multiple families. The courtroom drama has become a powder keg of accusations, betrayals, and shocking testimonies that will determine not just Johnny's fate, but the future of several Salem dynasties. The corporate warfare between the Kiriakis and DiMera empires has reached a boiling point, with Xander and Phillips' calculated merger creating unprecedented power shifts that threaten to reshape Salem's economic landscape forever. This business machination involves complex family loyalties, financial manipulations, and strategic alliances that extend far beyond mere corporate maneuvering. Character evolution and development mastery. Maxim's vision for character development transcends traditional soap opera conventions, embracing a philosophy that recognizes every character's potential for growth, redemption, or downfall. His approach involves elevating, striving, and finding out what these characters will do, what they're capable of, who they're trying to push, surprise, who they want to get revenge on, who they are desperately in love with. This comprehensive character analysis extends to exploring the darker aspects of human nature alongside moments of profound love and connection. Characters will face moral dilemmas that force them to confront their deepest fears, desires, and motivations in ways that feel both surprising and authentically human. The creative team has developed intricate character arcs that span multiple generations, ensuring that both veteran characters and newer additions receive meaningful development opportunities. This approach creates a rich tapestry of interconnected stories where every character's actions have consequences that reverberate throughout the entire Salem community. The wisdom of Salem's guiding forces. One of Maxim's most intriguing concepts involves the role of sages within Salem's community structure, wise elder characters who serve as moral compasses and guidance counselors for younger generations. These sage figures possess the life experience and emotional intelligence necessary to help navigate the complex challenges that define Salem's ever-evolving social dynamics. These mentoring relationships create opportunities for profound storytelling that explores themes of legacy, wisdom transfer, and the cyclical nature of life's challenges. The sages don't simply dispense advice, they actively participate in their own growth journeys, allowing themselves to stretch and grow themselves and allow themselves to love, to feel revenge, to feel anger. This multi-generational approach ensures that Salem maintains its familial atmosphere while introducing fresh perspectives that keep storylines relevant and engaging for contemporary audiences. The interplay between experienced characters and their younger counterparts creates rich dramatic possibilities that explore how wisdom is passed down through generations. Revolutionary storytelling philosophy. Maxim's creative philosophy centers on maintaining Salem's essential identity while pushing boundaries in unexpected directions. The goal is to create content that is challenging, surprising, and new and fresh every day, and sort of pushing the boundaries of how people feel, bringing you into our version of what you may be experiencing every day and give you an exciting ride. This approach involves crafting storylines that resonate with universal human experiences while maintaining the heightened drama that defines soap opera storytelling. The writing team works meticulously to ensure that every plot development feels both surprising and inevitable, creating the kind of addictive storytelling that keeps viewers emotionally invested in their favorite characters' fates. The emphasis on emotional authenticity means that even the most dramatic situations are grounded in recognizable human emotions and motivations, making the fantastical elements of soap opera storytelling feel believable and compelling. Future horizons and unprecedented surprises. Looking toward the future, Maxim promises developments that will fundamentally alter Salem's landscape in ways that fans cannot anticipate. His cryptic assurance that days of our lives in the months and years ahead is going to surprise you suggests plot developments that will challenge every assumption about character relationships, family loyalties, and long-established storylines. The creative team's commitment to continuous reinvention means that no character or storyline is safe from dramatic upheaval. This philosophy creates an atmosphere of constant anticipation where viewers never know which beloved character might face unexpected challenges or which long-running feud might suddenly take an entirely new direction. With the show's recent renewal guaranteeing episodes through 2028, Maxim has the creative freedom to develop long-term storylines that can build slowly toward explosive climaxes, allowing for the kind of patient character development and plot construction that creates truly memorable soap opera moments. As Salem prepares for its 60th anniversary celebration this November, the convergence of past, present, and future promises to create television magic that honors the show's rich history while boldly embracing an exciting new chapter in its legendary run. Next, we bring you the gripping developments in the courtroom saga surrounding Johnny DiMera and the storm of emotions swirling around his trial. Chanel's tender moment amid chaos. As the town of Salem holds its breath during Johnny DiMera's explosive trial, Chanel Dupree is doing her best to hold it all together. Wearing her signature Sweet Bits Bakery apron, she steps into the town square for a moment of calm amid the storm. There, she finds Johnny during a short recess from the courthouse. With soft eyes and a heavy heart, she gently reminds him that he is not obligated to testify. Her voice trembles with concern, urging him to reconsider stepping into the crossfire. But Johnny, ever defiant and determined, brushes aside her plea. "I want the world to know I didn't do this," he says firmly. His voice carries the weight of a young man who has nothing left to lose. He knows what he's up against, not just a legal battle, but the court of public opinion. "They already think I'm guilty," he admits. "At least this way, they'll hear the truth from me." Chanel's eyes follow him as he turns to head back toward the courtroom, and her heart sinks. She knows the truth isn't always enough to save a person, not in Salem, and not when E.J. DiMera is involved. Left alone in the square, Chanel finds comfort in her mother, Paulina. Always a pillar of strength, Paulina gently wraps an arm around her daughter's shoulder. As they talk, a quiet but emotional moment strikes Chanel. A father pushing a stroller passes by, a tender reminder of the future she once imagined with Johnny. Chanel's eyes fill with tears, not just from fear of the trial's outcome, but from mourning what might be lost forever. Paulina, ever wise, leans in close and whispers, "This trial won't last forever. And when it's over, you and Johnny will have time to focus on what really matters, your future, your family. Just hold on. Love, loyalty, and the law." Bell's Crossroads. Back at the Salem Inn, E.J. DiMera and Belle Black are enjoying a rare moment of passion and vulnerability. After an afternoon of stolen kisses and whispered confessions, the two finally utter the words neither dared say until now, "I love you." For a moment, their world is soft and silent. But the clock doesn't stop ticking, and duty comes calling. Belle straightens her jacket, kisses EJ goodbye, and heads toward the courthouse, where an unexpected visitor awaits her. Jonathan Reiner, a representative from the state attorney general's office, meets her with an unreadable expression. He's been sent to oversee the proceedings and evaluate Belle's performance. After all, she is prosecuting her own nephew, a situation that raises more than a few ethical red flags. Belle, composed and professional, assures Jonathan that she intends to proceed with fairness and integrity. But inside, she's already unraveling. The tension mounts. Johnny takes the stand as Johnny walks into the courtroom, his body is stiff with anxiety. EJ, attempting to be a supportive father, places a firm hand on his son's back. But there's no comfort to be found in that gesture. The past stands between them like a wall of fire. Inside the courtroom, the drama unfolds with gut-wrenching intensity. Belle calls Johnny to the witness stand, and almost immediately, the tension spikes. She begins gently, questioning him about his recent behavior and motives. But it doesn't take long before the questions start to sting. Belle asks why Johnny was angry with EJ before the shooting. EJ, seated beside his defense attorney, leans forward, eyes locked on Johnny. His silent plea is clear, don't say it. Don't mention Sammy. But the truth, like water under pressure, eventually breaks through. With a trembling voice, Johnny reveals the devastating secret. That he knows EJ raped his mother, Sammy Brady, and that his own existence is the result of that violent act. A hush falls over the courtroom. Gasps echo. Even the judge appears shaken. Johnny doesn't stop there. He admits he took Roman's gun and intended to use it. His voice quivers, not with regret, but with the pain of finally speaking the truth aloud. Jonathan Reiner watches from the gallery, his face unmoved, but he quietly nods. It's clear the prosecution now has a serious advantage. EJ fights back, and plays dirty. EJ is not one to sit silently while his world falls apart. Rising to his feet, he steps up to cross-examine his own son, a desperate move that shocks the court. He begins gently, asking Johnny if he loves his father. Johnny, confused and emotional, replies that he could never hurt EJ, he's his father, and despite everything, he still loves him. Then, EJ shifts tactics. He turns to Belle, grilling Johnny on their relationship. "Is she your aunt?" he asks. Johnny nods. "And is she also your girlfriend?" Johnny's face flushes red with shame. The courtroom is stunned. Whispers ripple across the gallery. EJ seizes the moment. He accuses Belle of using privileged information, tainted by her personal connections and emotions. He argues that Belle's involvement presents a blatant conflict of interest, one so severe that it has compromised the integrity of the trial. Belle objects furiously, but the damage is done. The battle for the verdict begins. EJ turns to the judge, his voice calm but cutting. "Your Honor, this trial has been hopelessly compromised. The prosecution's actions are riddled with bias, and I have no choice but to demand that this case be dismissed immediately." The judge, clearly troubled by the unfolding chaos, calls for a recess. As the courtroom empties, EJ and Belle lock eyes across the aisle, one filled with betrayal, the other with bitter resolve. Chanel holds Johnny outside the door, whispering encouragements, while Paulina watches the drama unfold with a mother's protective glare. The stakes have never been higher. In Salem, justice isn't just about evidence, it's about secrets, power, and who survives long enough to tell their side of the story. Stay tuned. As the trial teeters on the edge of collapse, alliances will be tested, and lives will be forever changed. Will Johnny find justice? Can Belle survive the fallout of her own heart? And will EJ's manipulation finally backfire? One thing is certain, Salem will never be the same.